Hello, my beloved Scorpio soul. I'm Selena Hart, your cosmic guide and devoted mirror through the shifting tides of the stars. And today, June 24th, 2025, I invite you into a rare celestial moment that glows with divine significance. As Jupiter, the planet of expansion, wisdom, and destiny, meets the heart of the sun in a cazimi alignment within Cancer, a sacred light is pouring into your emotional realm, illuminating themes of home, safety, and soul-rooted connection. This isn't just an ordinary transit. This is a golden hinge of fate. A day where the universe whispers into the most intimate corners of your heart, revealing the truth of what you long to build, protect, and belong to. You may find yourself moved by waves of nostalgia or an aching desire to redefine what stability means to you, not through control, but through nourishment. As a Scorpio, you don't just survive change, you alchemize it. And today the stars are asking you to return to your emotional foundation, to revisit the parts of you that still seek shelter, and to finally offer them a home inside the life you're now ready to create. And let's begin. As we step further into the energy of June 24th, Scorpio, the cosmos offers not just clarity, but quiet direction. Jupiter, cazimi, and Cancer wraps your spirit in a nurturing force, calling you to create emotional safety from within. This is a moment to slow down and ask, what truly nourishes you? What kind of home, internally and externally, do you long to build? It's time to choose softness as strength and plant seeds rooted in love, not survival. The influence of Cancer also awakens your inner charioteer, the one who moves forward not by force, but by alignment. Scorpio, your emotional depth is your compass now. You are being guided to lead with trust, to respond to life from the truth of who you are, not from fear or control. This is the kind of power that can't be taken. It's claimed from within. And with Jupiter meeting the sun, a radiant spotlight is cast over your inner world, revealing what you've outgrown. Let go without guilt. Certain chapters were never meant to last forever. What remains now is the truth, and that's more than enough to build something real. When it comes to money and fortune, Scorpio, the Jupiter cazimi on June 24th may unlock unexpected clarity and opportunity, especially for those of you working in fields tied to care, psychology, education, or real estate. This isn't the kind of prosperity that comes from pushing. It's the kind that grows slowly, sustainably, and in alignment with your deeper values. Think long term. This is an ideal moment to lay the foundations for financial security that truly supports the life you want to live. Whether you're considering purchasing a home, building your personal brand, or creating passive income streams, the stars are encouraging you to think with vision and act with intention. Jupiter's light helps you recognize what is worth investing in, not just for material gain, but for emotional fulfillment and future peace. Still, a gentle warning lingers. Be mindful of emotional spending or fear-based decisions. With Cancer energy in the mix, it's easy to blur the lines between emotional comfort and financial logic. Anchor your choices in truth, not urgency. Make moves from a place of grounded purpose, not temporary anxiety. And as always, the universe speaks in numbers. Your lucky numbers for June 24th are 6, the number of harmony, family, and inner responsibility. 24, the vibration of love-based choices and heartfelt connections. It's 36, a signal of emotional healing and karmic release. 108, a sacred symbol of spiritual completion and new cycles ready to begin. Let these numbers guide you toward balance, trust, and wise expansion. In your career, Scorpio, June 24th is not about chasing prestige. It's about returning to purpose. The Jupiter cazimi in Cancer invites you to reconnect with the deeper why behind your work. What are you building that truly matters to you? What legacy do you want your energy to leave behind? This is your moment to align your ambition with something soul-rooted, not ego-driven. New opportunities may begin to surface, but they will require honesty, especially emotional honesty. If a certain path no longer resonates, it's okay to step away. If something calls to you from beyond your comfort zone, trust that the timing is not random. Growth often requires you to trade safety for sincerity. Emotional leadership is the theme now. Not controlling every outcome, but anchoring yourself in self-trust. You don't need to manage every detail. What you do need is to stay clear, grounded, and responsive to your intuition. Let your inner compass, not pressure or comparison, determine your next steps. Under this sky, your most powerful work will come not from effort, but from alignment. In matters of love, Scorpio, June 24th, carries a deeply healing vibration. With Jupiter cazimi in the emotionally rich sign of Cancer, this day shines a compassionate light on your most intimate bonds, especially those that carry history, complexity, or unspoken pain. Whether it's a family tie, an old love, or a connection that never quite closed, this is a sacred opportunity to release emotional weight and invite renewal. Heart-to-heart conversations may unfold when you least expect them, ones that bring peace, closure, or even surprising reconciliation. And whether it's a reunion or a gentle goodbye, the stars encourage grace. You no longer have to carry everything in silence, Scorpio. Vulnerability is your strength today. If you're in a relationship, this is the perfect moment to speak your truth. Not out of demand, but out of devotion. Whether you're deepening commitment or realigning your connection, let honesty lead. If you're single, this is a beautiful time to open your heart to soul-based bonds, connections that feel destined, familiar, and emotionally rich. These aren't casual encounters, but relationships that stir something ancient within you. Let your intuition guide you toward the love that mirrors your truth, the kind of love that doesn't ask you to shrink, but invites you to rise. Fully seen, fully safe, fully loved. In the realm of health and well-being, Scorpio, the energy of June 24th reminds you that healing is not just physical. It is emotional, spiritual, and cellular. With Cancer's influence magnified by Jupiter's cazimi, your body becomes a messenger, especially through your stomach, digestion, and hormonal balance. This is a powerful time to nourish yourself with gentle foods, calming routines, and to be mindful of anything that overstimulates or overwhelms your system. Your body may be asking for simplicity, warm meals, deep breaths, stillness. Don't ignore the signals. What settles your body will also soothe your heart. But more than anything, this is a sacred invitation to tend to your emotional core. Practices like meditation, journaling, or simply soaking in water with intention can help you release what the mind is still gripping. You don't need to fix everything, only to honor what rises with presence and love. If you feel overwhelmed, place your hand over your heart and whisper softly, "I am safe. I am enough. I am deeply loved." Let this become your medicine. The kind of care you offer yourself now becomes the foundation for everything else you're ready to receive. When it comes to family and close relationships, Scorpio, the energy of June 24th, stirs the deep waters of your lineage. With Jupiter cazimi in Cancer, a sign that rules ancestry, roots, and emotional memory, you may find yourself unexpectedly revisiting the past, a childhood memory, a long-buried emotion, or even a pattern you've been unconsciously repeating may rise to the surface. This isn't regression. You're being offered a moment of truth to see clearly what you've inherited and to decide what you're no longer willing to carry. You are not bound to repeat the story simply because you were born into it. You were allowed to evolve beyond it with love, not resistance. If you feel safe to do so, open your heart to the ones who share your bloodline. Speak gently, listen without armor. But if certain connections still carry pain or imbalance, this is also a time to set clear, compassionate boundaries, not out of punishment, but protection. You're allowed to choose peace. Scorpio, your emotional inheritance is powerful, but it does not define you. Today, you get to decide which parts become your foundation and which parts you're ready to finally release. Energetically, June 24th draws you closer to those who understand your emotional depth without needing explanation. As Jupiter aligns with the heart of the sun in Cancer, you are most in sync with fellow water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and of course, Scorpio. These signs speak your intuitive language. They sense what isn't said. They hold space for feeling, for silence, for transformation. You may also find grounding comfort in earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, who bring stability, patience, and a quiet strength that complements your intensity. These connections can help you feel anchored while you navigate the emotional undercurrents of the day. With them, your vulnerability isn't seen as weakness, but as wisdom. However, be mindful of engaging too deeply with those who operate strictly from logic or judgment. The Cancerian influence in the sky today craves softness, compassion, and emotional presence. Interactions that feel cold, dismissive, or overly analytical may leave you feeling unseen. Honor your need for safe emotional resonance. This is a day to surround yourself with energy that nurtures, not critiques, your truth. Your lucky color for June 24th, Scorpio, is Seafoam Green, a gentle, luminous hue that mirrors the healing currents flowing through this Jupiter cazimi in Cancer. This color is more than just aesthetic. It's an energetic balm. It symbolizes emotional restoration, deep understanding, and graceful movement through transition. It carries the softness of water and the wisdom of the heart. Wearing seafoam green today, whether in your clothing, accessories, or even a subtle nail color, can help align your outer world with the inner healing that's unfolding. Consider incorporating it through crystals like amazonite or green fluorite, which amplify clarity and emotional balance. This is a color that doesn't demand attention, yet softly transforms the space it touches. Just like you, Scorpio, when you're in your sacred flow. Let this color remind you to move gently, speak kindly, and choose what feels like peace. And finally, Scorpio, a gentle reminder from the universe. What you nurture today becomes the world you live in tomorrow, so choose to plant from the heart, not from fear. With Jupiter cazimi in Cancer, your emotional seeds carry power. Every boundary you set, every truth you speak, and every act of self-care today is shaping the life you're creating. Let it be rooted in trust, not urgency. You don't need to rush. Just tend to what matters with softness, presence, and love. That's more than enough. Thank you for spending this moment with me, Scorpio. I'm Selena Hart, and it's always a gift to walk this path by your side. Today's energy asks you to slow down, return to what truly matters, and plant from a place of trust, not fear. If your heart feels tender, honor it. You're not falling behind. You're growing deeper roots. I'll see you soon under new stars. Until then, stay true, stay soft, and let your life reflect the love you're ready to receive. With love, a Selena